Imagine buying your dream home for what it cost back in 2000, before home prices nearly quadrupled. Or sending your kids to the best college by paying the tuition rates from the early 2000s, before they tripled. You'd essentially turn back the clock on 20 years of record inflation. You'd get back the buying power you and your loved ones need to get the most out of life. Sound too good to be true? Even the US government can't outrun inflation. It's likely that a significant portion of the money that the government earns from taxes this year will be used to pay interest on its debt. It's not for the small group of wise Americans. They locked in a quality of life many of us took for granted. And while it may seem too late to go back and make different decisions, there's a little-known asset tied to this inflation time machine. Some of the wealthiest investors in North America know exactly how a small investment can result into a meaningful gain, essentially turning back the clock on years of wealth erosion. Imagine getting a small cut every time a large company produces the fuel for this inflation time machine. These assets are called royalties, and investors in America have been buying them for millennia. When tied to the right product, they not only preserve, but can increase buying power of hard-earned income. Now, you may be asking, what exactly is a royalty? Well, it's a claim to a portion of all the valuable commodity produced from a fixed piece of land. In this case, a mine and the property around it. That claim does not expire. It does not wither away over time. And most importantly, it does not require the royalty holder to help pay the rising costs of running the mine. You see, mining is hard work. It's expensive and risky. Cost overruns, labor disputes, high oil prices, environmental changes can all hurt investors hoping for big profits from a mine. Conversely, the holder of a royalty on that exact same mine can sit back and patiently wait. Higher prices ultimately mean higher royalties. A 1% royalty means 1% right off the top, regardless of how much effort goes into it by others. In other words, it essentially gives a royalty holder a long-term investment in future production while avoiding higher costs. Making royalties, come on and say it with me, a golden opportunity.